Duolingo, Babbel, Rosetta Stone, and all these other popular language learning apps are currently undergoing some big changes. They are going to be a lot smarter now. Why? Because they are implementing artificial intelligence. The biggest change is that instead of just giving you random words and phrases, these apps will now offer lessons tailored to your personal needs. It will make sure that you learn new words faster and also retain them for a longer period of time. And this is not science fiction. This is happening right now. So today let's explore how AI is changing language learning forever. I am here with my channel, and in the last few years we have seen a rise in the popularity of language learning apps. They made learning a new language so easy and fun that today more than 500 million people around the world are using these apps. That's more than the population of the US and China combined. Now, the most popular app in this category is, without a doubt, Duolingo. With 300 million active users, it is by far the largest community of language learners in the world. But despite their huge user base, up until now, their main focus has been on making the learning process fun and engaging. It's the reason why you see these cute little birds in almost all of their lessons. If you fail to learn the words or phrases correctly, the owl punishes you by throwing tomatoes at you. Yes, it's a bit silly, but it definitely makes you feel bad. And that's what keeps you coming back to do better next time. However, in terms of effectiveness, there have been a lot of complaints from users that after a few weeks or months, they tend to forget most of the words they learned. Well, that is about to change, because Duolingo is rolling out some big changes. You see, when they looked into how people learn languages, they realized that the traditional way of teaching new words simply does not work that well. In most language learning apps, once you complete the lesson, you feel like you learned something new. But after a few days or weeks, you tend to forget most of it. So they decided to use AI to solve this issue, and the results are impressive. You see, in the past, whenever you started a new lesson, you were presented with a bunch of new words and phrases and expected to memorize them. It was pretty boring and frankly not that effective either. But now things are changing. Thanks to AI, now when you start a new lesson, it will first ask you to review the words and phrases that you learned in the previous lesson. This way you won't forget the old stuff while learning new things. Secondly, thanks to AI, now the lessons themselves are also more interactive. Instead of just memorizing random words, you will now learn new words based on real conversations between people. So even if you don't plan on traveling to another country anytime soon, you will still be learning useful words that you can actually use in real life. Thirdly, AI also ensures that you don't forget what you have learned. How do they do it? Well, Duolingo uses spaced repetition. Basically, it works like this. You will first start by learning new words and phrases like before. But then once you complete the lesson, instead of just ending it there, you will get questions that test how well you understood the lesson. After a few days, you will get similar questions again, but this time the difficulty level will be higher. For example, you may need to use the words and phrases that you learned in a sentence of your own. Later, the difficulty level will increase further. You may be given sentences and asked to correct the mistakes. Believe it or not, this new method is a lot more effective than the traditional methods used by other apps. When they compared both approaches, they found that students who went through the AI-powered lessons retained 50% more words after 2 weeks and 3 times more words after 3 months. That's an incredible improvement. So thanks to AI, learning a new language is no longer a chore that you have to keep repeating again and again. With AI now, you can learn new words and phrases easily and retain them for a long time. But that's not all. AI is also helping language learners in many other ways. Now, speaking of ways, did you know that there are more than 7,000 languages spoken in the world today? That's a lot of languages. And it means that finding a native speaker to teach you that language can be quite difficult. Not everyone can afford to pay thousands of dollars to tutors or enroll in expensive language courses. Fortunately, AI is changing that. With the help of AI today, you can find native speakers online for less than half the price of what you would normally pay. An hour-long session with a tutor on Verbling costs just $9. Well, that's less than what you would spend on a cup of coffee. I tried the service myself, and I must say it's pretty good. All you have to do is just select the language you want to learn, choose the teacher you want, and schedule a class. It's that simple. Unlike offline classes, you can take these classes from the comfort of your home at any time of the day. And unlike large language learning apps, Verbling offers a personalized approach. Your teachers will create a custom curriculum based on your requirements and goals. But AI is doing much more than just finding teachers. Some companies are leveraging AI to bring us closer to the dream of universal machine translation. Google Translate is already able to translate 24 different languages and is improving every day. Just a few months ago, Google Translate announced some major updates. It can now translate conversations in real time. It can also translate videos with perfect accuracy. It's amazing. In fact, I tried it myself and it really works. What's even more impressive is that it can also detect whether you are speaking English, Spanish, French, German, Hindi, Portuguese, or any of these 24 other languages. And then it translates it into the language you want. Another company called DeepL is taking things to the next level. Their neural machine translation technology is already being used by millions of people around the world to instantly translate documents, websites, and more. And finally, AI is also changing the way we learn about different cultures. Today, there are a ton of apps and websites that teach you everything from basic phrases to advanced grammar rules. But what about culture? What's the best way to learn about a new culture? Well, nothing beats talking to the locals. That's why a new website called Talk to Me is gaining a lot of popularity. It's a platform where you can talk to locals about their culture and lifestyle. It helps break the language barrier and also promotes cultural exchange. You can sign up for free and start chatting with people from all over the world. So these are some of the ways in which AI is changing language learning. But what do you think? How has your experience been with language learning? Let me know in the comments below. Speaking of comments, here's a comment from our last video. This is from Abdul Hakim. He says, I never thought AI could make learning languages easier. Thanks to these apps, now anyone can become fluent in a new language very quickly. And yes, that is absolutely true. These AI-powered apps are making language learning easier and faster than ever before. But it's not quite as easy as they make it sound. Take Duolingo, for example. While their new AI features are impressive, they only work if you have the time and discipline to learn a new language. Also, Duolingo's free version is limited to only 5 lessons per language per week. If you want to unlock all the lessons, you'll have to upgrade to Duolingo Super, and that costs $9.99 every month. Similarly, Verbling is also not free. You will have to pay $9 for every hour-long class you take. So while AI is making language learning more accessible, it's not exactly cheap either. Having said that, there's no denying that AI is indeed the future of language learning. Just look at all the benefits. It's personalized, affordable, fun, fast, and effective. No wonder so many people are turning to AI to learn a new language. That's all from my side. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.